How to know in advance if your legal marketing campaign is going to be revenue positive. Okay, so this is a great question, and my best answer to this question is use historical data. If you're looking for predictability, you're gonna have to use mature platforms. That's the unfortunate truth. If you're not okay with wasting a little bit of money on new platforms to find some home runs, then you're gonna have to use the mature platforms where the cost per lead is a little bit higher. For example, Google Ads is in maturity right now. SEO is really hard to generate leads in. So if you want to generate a consistent, predictable ROI, use historical data. So what do I mean by that? Well, there's a couple key pieces of data for you to be clear on. Sorry, my dog's coming up on the sofa. There's a few pieces of information to be clear on. Let's use an example on Google Ads to make it simple. The first place I would start is the Google Keyword Planner, right? The Google Keyword Planner will show you how many searches exist in your market. So for example, let's say there's, 1,000 searches per month on, divorce law in Iowa, the entire state of Iowa. And let's say that's where you target. Okay, 1,000 searches a month just to make the math easy. And let's assume a 2% click-through rate on those searches, right? So let's say that you get in front of all these 1,000 searches per month, 2% of them click on your ad, okay? So it's 20 clicks. So you get 20 clicks, and then you look on the keyword planner and you determine what the cost per click is. Now, the cost per click numbers in the keyword planner never are perfect. What we like to do is we like to take usually it's lower than what they quote. So we like to take the top of page bid, low, which is something that is displayed in the keyword planner, and then we'll just multiply that by 20. In this case, it's 2% click-through rate times 1,000 potential clicks, 1,000 potential impressions, 2% of them click, 20 times, let's say it's $1 per click, just to make the math easy. So now you're at $20 to get 20 clicks. Now, let's say you anticipate a 25% conversion rate. So a 25% conversion rate would mean that for every 5 clicks you get out of 20, you're gonna get a lead. So in that case, your cost per lead is $5. Your cost per conversion, I should say. Depending on the niche and depending on your sales process, it's gonna depend what percentage of those conversions you generate end up becoming scheduled appointments. So usually it's around 80% we found. So then your cost per lead is actually 1 divided by 0.8. So I'm just showing you a way to logically do the math to understand whether your legal marketing investment is going to be revenue positive from the start. If you're in a low competition niche and the cost per click is really low, and you're working with an agency that has a system in place to, through historical data, show you a 20 to 25% conversion rate, then obviously you're operating on assumptions here. You could ask for that data, right? You could say to yourself, I'm only gonna work with legal marketing companies that show me proof in the pudding that they're able to get 20% conversion rates, okay? And a 2% click-through rate is pretty low. So you could assume slightly higher than that for more specific niches of law. But regardless, you're gonna make assumptions based on historical data. So for Google Ads, all you'd need to ask the legal marketing company is, hey, could you take a screenshot of a similar campaign that you're currently running to show me, and black out their name, show me the click-through rate, the cost per click, the cost per conversion, and their conversion rate, so I can do some math in my head to see what the worst case scenario would be, best case scenario, most likely case scenario. So that is a logical way to, in advance, see whether something's gonna be revenue positive. Now, I must preface this question, I guess it's not a preface because it's after the fact, but I must add that if you're only looking, and reiterate this, that if you're only looking for positive ROI, you will miss out on emerging niches and new strategies. And you have to be okay with that. If you're looking for guaranteed ROI on everything you do, it's not gonna happen if you wanna follow cutting edge strategies. It's just not gonna happen. My recommendation is actually to stop obsessing over the direct ROI of each of your legal marketing initiatives and to actually zoom out and take a multi-channel mindset and understand that whatever you do here, the butterfly effect takes place, right? Whatever you do on Google Ads is gonna build your awareness so that when you retarget to them on Facebook ads, they're going to already know who you are. And then when they download your downloadable ebook, their email gets plugged into an email automation system and they are nurtured from then on. This is a big problem that we see very commonly, is that lawyers think that any one marketing channel that they're using is not working. But when you look at them all together in how people follow a process to hire a lawyer, you realize that any individual piece isn't working, but all four of them together are working just fine. So I hope you found this video valuable. If you're looking for more information on legal marketing, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have plenty of videos on this topic. I'd love to help you grow your law firm the right way to make sure that you see an ROI from all of your marketing initiatives. Thank you so much for your time, energy, and attention here. Again, subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment below on what you want me to go more in depth on in the next video. Thanks again for your time, energy, and attention.